Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here, and welcome back to more of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we had our first foray on the surface for the first time in like 70 episodes. And, after a quick explanation about what the Satori do for you, well, we're actually heading off to handle some shrines leading up to a focal point of what I want to have handled before we return back to the depths. Anyway, swimming across this river. This river, I kind of was a little scared going across, but I think we'll be able to get across it if we just persist. It's a very strong current, so getting the other side, just plan to jump up the creek a little bit from it. Which, I think I've talked about this, but this still bears repeating because I found out about this fact from a friend who played it in legit ways. I found out about this talking with a friend who played this in a different way than what was intended. No. Oh, your head explode. Where are you? But the, by the way, if it wasn't obvious, I'm going to mention it now. All enemies defeated on the surface do not drop Zonite. Only the depths do the drop Zonite. But anyway, oh hey, I'm going to smack a tree and get some apples down. Drop. Thank you. Ooh, golden apple. Okay, we'll delve back to that fun fact in just a minute. Golden apples. They basically made better apples. It's not Minecraft where it gives you a heal over time, and removes all stat debuffs. But a golden apple is just a better apple. I believe you want to hang on to at least one because I think some NPC somewhere, I like how I call the quest givers NPCs. Some quest giver or NPC is going to ask for at least one golden apple, so hang on to at least one. But cooking 4 or 5 of these together in a dish will be like a 10 heart heal or something crazy good. At least compared to at this point in the game. We have a lot of game to go through still, but at least as of this point with our health pool and stamina pool, we'll consider it crazy good. And let's hurry up and get to the shrine because the red flakes are flying up and I would rather not invoke the wrath of a blood moon. We'll talk about that other fact in a minute. I want to avoid the blood moon for now. Yeah, say Papa. Say Papa. Can you get me out of here, Papa? I don't want to talk to the blood moon, Papa. So, if you go into a shrine when a blood moon's about to come, and you are in the shrine for the duration of the blood moon's occurrence, basically at midnight, you bypass the blood moon even happening. Keep in mind, the next blood moon that occurs, the next blood moon that will occur, naturally, aka the next full moon, you'll just have to tank that. Anyway, backtrack. Jump on platform. Make platform go backwards. Simple puzzle, because this is, again, a starter shrine. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So we need... Actually, I could have gotten on that raft, couldn't I? I think what the game wants you to do is either use a torch or shoot an arrow through that fire and light an arrow on fire with that, which I may do that still. I mean, it's not like this rewind ability is on anything, but this is basically talking about the more finer points of your rewind ability, which we'll do. So, whoop. I say back. Now let me equip an arrow. Oh, I got it. Cool. And let me burn that up so we can drop a chest. Unceremoniously. So the fun thing, ooh, I'm dropping what I currently have equipped. So that had rapid fire, didn't it? Quick shot. Oh yeah, it takes. Okay, so this mighty construct bow, I think this is the highest tier of construct bow we can get in the game. So, oh god, I want to talk so much about that one fun fact, but I'm going to keep on talking about this. So the construct bows, they're like the tier 1 and tier 2 of the construct bow is like any other basic bow. It's just stronger power. This, the tier 3 that is, has a unique attribute to it. As it's stated by text there, of more complex than earlier models. So the subtext of quick shot, that basically means you can quick fire this bow. It doesn't take forever to pull the bowstring. What you can do, though, is using a bit of... Oh, it's not this one? Okay, this is the tier 2 one. Never mind. The next one will be necessary. Well, there's a tier beyond this, and I'll talk about that point then. Anyway, so we can finally circle around to this fun talking point. The water. As some people know, Nintendo are masters of their craft. And can make... Excuse me. They're masters of their craft and know how to... Oh, wait. I was supposed to use something wooden. Or light an arrow. Well, that worked. I guess that was the whole idea, is to draw... I think what you're supposed to do is, like, grab an arrow at this point and then shoot it while it's running back, but I just did it a little backwards. Yeah, like that. That's the whole puzzle. Anyway, oh, there's also a torch there I could have used. Whatever. I've given up. I've given up being clever this way. The water in this game, the rate at which the water flows is tied to the frame rate of the game. As weird as that sounds. Okay, can't hold a torch. Easy fire carrying apparatus, whatever. The water in this game is tied directly, excuse me, is tied pretty much directly to the frame rate of the game. So let's see, it opens up that. Okay, yeah, it's in order. So we'll let that sit there for a minute. Then we'll pick it back up, and we'll drop it in here, and then we'll go to the next door. It's all good. Actually, I'm making this a little more complicated than it actually is. The water is tied to the frame rate in this game this game duology. Can you just go in the hole? You're gonna run out the entire rewind time, please, sir. The rate at which the water flows is tied to the frame rate of the game, which is why this game is locked at 30. Even though I'm pretty sure for how hardware works, I'm pretty sure for the fact of how the hardware of the Nintendo Switch works. I'm gonna have to redo that because it took so long to get out of the bowl, aren't I? I was trying to be clever with it. Apparently I can't be clever with it. So if you're using an apparatus of some kind, wait it out. Okay, go. If you're using some kind of device that can increase the frame rate of the game, well, you're also going to increase the rate at which the water moves. This isn't like a you know, a way to stop piracy, even though it does kind of work. This isn't a way to stop piracy or anything like that. It's just how Nintendo finds little workarounds and everything to optimize the game and make it not take up as much processing power or as much file size in their systems. And again, how I know that this is a thing as a friend, and I mean this literally, by the way, a friend, which has not appeared in videos. A friend of mine who has played this game in their own way told me this because they researched it themselves, and they're like, man, I couldn't do this one side quest in Breath of the Wild because the water is moving way too fast. How do you handle... And he's like, how do you handle this quest? Because I know you've beaten this game. And I was just like, wait, the water moves too fast? What? The water moves just fine on my end. The rate at which the water moves is tied to the frame rate. Anyway. A little bit of caution here, because I think around this area is where some gloom hands can spawn. So I'm being careful, but we also need to be over here to get to the area that has a Lightroot that I kind of walked pseudo away from. So this is like mirroring something else that's just over here. Now I'm looking along the wall here. I like how, by the way, if I sound distant, it's because I am. I'm actually craning my neck around to find the opening. Oh, I'm close to the castle. Like, why is there smoke? Why is there red bits coming up? This is not good. I'm being careful around here because I have encountered gloom hands in this area. Hey, what do you know? All right, let me see. Let me just let me see one of these. Go ahead and equip nice bow. Get some bombs running. Run the set. Run the set. The power. The power of command. The power within my hands. Hello, Phantom Ganon. Run the set. Oh, backflip out. And dead. That's what I get. I need to invest in some form of gloom protection. I have some actually. Actually, could I? I should have put that on. I have one set of armor that. Oh, but it's the chest piece, isn't it? Butts. I want the offense up instead of the everything else. So we're gonna fight this. We're gonna fight this. I do not care. We're fighting this. Let's see. Equip my bow. I'm going to attempt to be nice and not fight it, but it's gonna appear and fight me anyway. So as such, we repeat the process. There we go. And come out here. Where are you? There you are. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. This works. Okay, that stopped working. Well, good thing I've got good old trusty pocket meat. Good old trusty pocket meat and a rusty shield. I'm out of that. Well, we're rushing him. You do not deserve your weapons. Speaking of, drop your weapon. I don't have room for it, so I'm going to leave the Demon King bow here because it's any more Demon King bows are not useful. I feel like I feel like all I did was just walk laps around him this time. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it here. As dumb as it is. So, I'm going to mark this on the map, in a sense, because I think this is a repeating spawn of Phantom Ganon. Once again, Blood Moon barring. But anyway, back to this topic. Also, you saw how quick I melted it, because I have the attack up, and also I'm wearing one piece of the armor set, and also much stronger weapons. I don't think the game expects me to be this strong yet. I'm looking around here, because there's supposed to be some kind of opening in the waterfront, and I don't know if there's a way to like see where it is, but there's supposed to be like a cave. Is it surface level? There's supposed to be some kind of like cave opening that we can go into that'll help us lead into the depths. There is something similar to this. It mirrors it like on these two islands, or maybe this island. Let me look. Okay, yeah, just this island. There's a mirror of the same scenario on this island, but there's no shrine here because this area is all lit up. And there's actually nothing down here too. So this area down here, useless. There might be like some kind of like big beastie to fight here. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there might be like a Frox not a Frox, Talus or something like that. Fight down here, but that's not it. This, on the other hand, has a Lightroot. But back to that. So as you saw, you know, we kind of just trashed and thrashed. Let me double check because I really don't have it. Okay. Well, that kind of ties back in. That kind of ties back into that, but I'll handle it while I'm walking and talking. The damn it, I lost that conversation. But yeah, so is it not here? Yeah, I might have to cut away while I find this because this, you guys, I'm trying to get better about finding things without having to like basically pull you guys along for the ride for the entirety of it. Plus, it also gives me a minute to like recollect my thoughts and think properly. But yeah, basically, there's just an opening in the wall somewhere around here. There's just an opening in the wall, or opening in the cliffside here along the river bend that we can go into. Oh, it is on surface level. It's right here. This is what I was looking for. Anyway, we don't need anything that serious. Hold on. Back up, Link. Although we do want at least one of these guys. So, like I said, very similar to this side. Like, it's somewhere around this portion of the cliff. Actually, it might be also around this side the sheer cliff face. But there's a similar hole in the wall. But again, this, not necessary for any reason. Huh. That surface transfer actually leads us like right next to where a well would be. Neat. Anyway. But just like that, just like this area, there's a hole to the depths underneath. And we're going to go into it. And because we're going to the depths, it's time to put on our favorite spooky armor set. Where we are immediately greeted by a frox. Well, if we're not going to climb, we might as well fight, right? Don't worry, I brought more. I don't have the attack up, but I still brought more. Really? It's already almost breaking? That sucks. Hey, I'm over here, big guy. Smile for the camera. Wow, I got 2 with 1 swing. That's actually impressive. Alright, what else do I have that breaks? Do I really only have like the... I'm gonna need to fuse more breaking things. Not you. You. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Good perception. Scooter, do not goad the giant creature that could eat you whole. Alright, well, oh, it's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. Why is it not done? I've destroyed all of its rocks. I've destroyed all of its rocks. Why is it not done? I'm trying to get that one shot on its eye. There we go. And I'm going to have to do it again. Can I? You are out of rocks. Sir, I cannot break you if you have no more rocks to break. There. Jesus. Anyway, there's a Lightroot. Guarded by a blue-white. Guarded by a blue-eyes white dragon. I mean, blue-white frox. You thought we were down in the depths. Little did you know, we never leave the depths. This is our home. This is your home. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Some point I'm gonna play that game. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Fruit Fly. I really hope that was actually just a, I really hope that was actually just a, bit of tear for my own jokes, or a hair and not a fruit fly, because something just flew into my eye. Like at the very corner. I saw it come into my vision, slowly fall down. Man. Okay, I didn't break in the last one. Good. Or I didn't break in the... Okay. So probably next time I swing the shield, it's gonna break. So this is probably gonna be a norm for us for a while of like, if we're in combat, I'm gonna put on that barbarian set, but if we're not in combat, the climbing gear goes on. The climbing gear stays on in combat. Or out of combat. Good job, Scooter. You set up a joke, and then you fumbled it. The bag? You see the bag? The bag. The bag? The bag. Fumbled. Fumbled? Fumbled. Apapes. So, we can delete that. So, the name of... So... Was it different? Oh, no. Apapes, not Apapes. So, as you see, like, it's not a clever naming scheme, but basically, the name of a shrine is a palindrome, or the reverse, for the name of the neighboring Lightroot. So, it's just the name, but backwards. Now, something I might regret doing, but I think I'm going to do now just to get it off the map is, if you can't tell, there is a Lightroot there. We, as in both of us, you and me together, you, the viewer, and me, the Let's Player, we are going to go take a small side tour over to that pit underneath Hyrule Castle. We're not doing anything else there. And I'm telling you this because I mentioned before that structuring looking place at the south of Hyrule Castle, under the depths, that is the end of the game. But don't worry. Excuse me. But do not worry yourself too much about going down into this crater like this. Actually, there's probably a better way to get there, isn't there? Oh, I can just walk right in the front door, can I? And walk right to where I gotta go. But yeah, this area leads to the end of the game. But don't worry, we can't really... Where we're going to go, we're not going to trigger anything. But we want to get there. So I think I'm actually going to go from here to get there. And then I'll come back up here. And I still want to get this shrine. But I really should just stay on the road heading north. Because where I want to go... Actually, no, I'm going to be going to that shrine. Because where I want to go is roughly about... Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back there eventually. But let's warp away. Also give myself a little bit of headspace and breather. We'll actually embark on this endeavor underneath Hyrule Castle next time. Everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Take care.